I can't call Lau. Cell would immediately know where I'm hiding. I'm not prepared to turn myself into Central yet. They'd never believe me. Someone managed to get this through the window. They must have one hell of a pitching arm. What the hell is this? The bottle is some kind of thermal container, about half full of thick liquid. The words, "Drink me," are stenciled on the side. Down the hatch. I wonder what that did.
Can you hear me?
Hello? Who's there?
Barely, can you hear me?
Barely. I can't see you. Where are you?
In your head.
What the hell are you doing in my head?
That bottle you just drank, it was full of wetware. They were programmed to construct a transceiver in the small bones of your inner ear.
It's not permanent, is it?
No, it'll break itself down in a couple of weeks. You have bigger problems at the moment, though.
My location's been compromised?
I'm afraid so. There's a strike team surrounding the building as we speak.
Damn.
We need to get you out of there. The sewer access on the factory floor hasn't been secured. It's your best chance for an escape route.
If what you're saying's true, I'm about to be outnumbered and outgunned.
Don't worry, you're probably one of the few people I know who's smart enough to get out of something like this.
Do you know me?
You could say that. Come on, get moving.
I guess some things you just have to store physically. Looks like this guy had a place to keep his vices at work. An ornate cigarette lighter, the kind I can picture wealthy managerial types having. Can't think of the last time I saw a smoker in this city. The wetware in the bottle has apparently given me an eavesdropper in my skull. You still there?
Need something?
Perhaps it was my mistake first for drinking that bottle, but how do I know I can trust you?
It's either me or the guys with the kill-on-sight order. Besides, what sort of person would I be if I didn't help out an old pal?
Do I know you?
You should. We've spent years working together.
Is this Lau?
Come on, you've got to get moving.
How did they manage to find me?
Sorry, I can't help you with that. All I know is, they're after you.
Did you get my message?
Message? Nah. I just know the kind of places you like to hide in. But your garden wouldn't do for this one, would it?
Hey.
Match that against which of your favorite spots are being raided by crisis teams and boom. Instant Regis.
So, you haven't heard my side of the Baxter story.
Save it for later. First we've got to get you out of there.
What do you know about this facility?
Old TVNA factory. Used to make synths there. Cleared out when the Aurora hit. Most of that part of town stayed abandoned even to this day. It's the kind of place lowlifes and thralls hide in.
Anything useful?
A lot of the stuff in it's probably been scavenged already, but you might find something useful. Plus, it's an old building. Be careful, a lot of it is unstable.
Maybe I can use that to my advantage. I'm still a little worried about what I drank.
It won't do you any harm. It's just a constructor node.
Yeah, but thousands of molecule-sized machines building a radio in my head. That'd bother any sane man.
If you'd gone and gotten yourself wired years ago, we wouldn't have to do this. Plus, this is more secure. We're operating on a bespoke fractal encoding.
How exactly am I supposed to get out of here?
There's an exit to the sewers on the factory floor level.
What makes you think they haven't blocked that off too?
This raid was a rush job. I don't think they've known where you are for very long. They're gambling that they can eliminate you before you have time to think.
I hate to disappoint you, but I'm not exactly prepared either.
Yeah, but you've got my help. That puts you kilometers ahead. You'd better get moving or a patrol might catch you.
Right. Someone managed to get this through the window. One of the city's custodial drones. Someone must have hacked it and directed it up here. Lousy kids can't even do their own graffiti anymore without a bot's help. Must have been a decorator. A pressurized fluid cartridge that I disconnected from the maintenance drone. Based on the markings and the color, it looks like it's full of red paint. It isn't compatible with... It's the fire safety system. Probably hasn't been used in years. There's a canister of water-soluble fire suppressant loaded into the system. Huh. It fits. An old office terminal. I'm kinda surprised nobody's stolen it yet. Looks like the red paint canister was compatible. The system only takes fluid tanks. It's not going to be compatible with it.
Wait!
What is it?
Cobalt Actual, this is Cobalt 3. Dynamic entry complete. Second floor hallway secure. Going dark and starting patrol. Out.
Adaptive camouflage? How am I supposed to get past them when I can't even see them?
I'll see if I can breach their systems. For now, you're going to have to think your way past.
Cobalt 3, camouflage compromised.
The wood's old.
Target sighted.
I need to use the fact that I can see him now to my advantage. The wood's old.
Target sighted.
I need to use the fact that I...
Target sighted.
I need to... One down.
However many left to go. Don't count on taking them all on, though.
Low velocity, jacketed hollow point. They came prepared for a soft target. Shame the optic camo's built into the uniform. I could use something like that right about now. A 10mm submachine gun, part of the strike team's gear. As a signature weapon, it's encoded to only operate for its assigned user. The wood's old, but I still can't get it open by hand. That's one way of getting it open. It's empty except for all the packing material. Looks like the beginnings of a fine hole in the floor. There's a little light coming through it, and I can hear voices. I haven't got the gear to fix it, or open it up some more. A Apparently, it's not just cleaning supplies they kept in here. This is some pricey liquor. It's a strong old whiskey, more expensive than the stuff I've usually got around. A metal polish from the cleaning supplies. It's been here for over a decade, but it doesn't seem to have dried out. I can't get it clean. I can't get it clean. I can't get it. I can't get. I needed that. Huh, this takes me back. The packing material's soaking up the whiskey like a sponge. What a waste of good whiskey. It's powerful stuff, but it won't do anything useful there. I remember making way too many of these in my student days, when the war hit our part of the country. They've probably become even rustier because of all the water. I wonder if anything's made a nest in there since they stopped using this place. There's nothing in here. Ah! I've stuffed the drain. It's rusted stuck. I haven't got the gear to fix it.
Target sighted.
Damn, it's out of charge. It won't fire for me. It's a long way down. A big old jolt's not gonna make it work.
Target sighted.
You still there?
Need something?
These armed men.
It must be difficult having to escape your own colleagues from Cell.
That's the thing. They're not Cell Crisis Team agents. They're equipped and armed like them, but they're not the real deal.
How can you be sure?
Central has other means of handling the possibility of rogue agents. Its actions are precise, surgical, even if not what we'd normally think of as moral. This whole thing is like a blunt instrument, a sledgehammer for a wasp.
Okay, so you don't think it's Central, but why aren't these men Cell?
If they were, this operation would have been a whole lot better planned. There'd be an ISO map of the building. They'd know exactly where I was to begin with. These guys can handle a weapon, but they're just geared up like a crisis team.
That's an interesting theory. I'll check some leads on that.
Plus, if they were Cell, I'd have a much harder time doing what I need to escape. Why are the power systems in this place still online?
It's only been 11 years since the Aurora. If nobody's switched it on since then, the city's probably just never noticed they were still connected.
I guess the factory's standby would be a drop in the ocean in terms of the city's power.
It's not like they're short on it. Newton's a net exporter in the region.
I guess you can do that when you're the only one in the neighborhood with orbiting solar arrays.
If the factory's still working, you might be able to use that strategically.
That's one big laser they've got.
If it's not on the production line, it was probably just used for prototyping.
Looks like someone made a real mess with it.
Probably didn't have time to fix it before the Aurora hit. Maybe it'd be useful if you could power it up again. You'd better get moving or a patrol might catch you.
Right. That can't be safety compliant. With all this gear around, then again, I don't work here. A big old jolt's not gonna... Burning it's not... It won't fall. I can't get it. Stuff it with packing. It'd all just burn up. Burning it's not. A big old jolt. A big old. A big old. A big old. A big old. It's empty. A big old jolt. A big old...
Okay, you're on the factory floor. There's an emergency access route to the sewers in the corner of the north wall.
Sure, except it's locked.
What? This can't be right.
Yep, big padlock and everything. Any other ideas?
I'm afraid not. The crisis team's got the factory surrounded. That's your only route out.
Guess I need to find a way to get the lock off. Looks like the manual controls for the manipulator arm. This is where synthetics are born. Whatever this is, building a synth apparently takes a lot of them. A dull metal disc. I have no idea why it's needed in a synth's construction. Stuff it with packing. That's brightened it up. The years of tarnish are gone. Now I can see my reflection in it. Not from here, I can't figure that. I can't figure that. I can't figure. I can't figure. It's an industrial cutting lathe. It's like the one in the locker room. Probably about the same place, too. It won't fire for me. Damn. A big old jolt's and... A big old jolt. A big old...
Target sight.
A big old jolt. I can't figure that out. I can't figure that out. I can't figure that. I can't figure. I think they call that a dynamic entry. I don't think I can climb back out of there. That'd be a... I can't figure that... I can't figure that... It won't fire for me. Stuff it with... I can't figure... Burning it's not a big old joke. I can't figure. I don't. Stuff it. I don't. It won't fight. It won't. I can't call loud. I haven't got the gear to... There's nothing but... Shame the op... Nothing else in here. The rest of it's... Someone managed to get... I can't figure that... The gauge...
Target sighted.
I can't figure that...
Target sighted.
You still there?
Can't.
The manipulator arm won't work. It tells me it's locked.
What am I, tech support? Hang on a second. Yeah, the system map says its master override is at the end of the production line.
Now I just need to find that, too.
Big double doors on the balcony overlooking the factory floor. Can't miss it.
You didn't know about the lock on the sewer exit?
They must have put it in place when they launched the raid. No wonder they've got no patrols in the sewers.
Any ideas on getting it open?
For a lock that big, you're going to need something industrial scale. You'd better get moving or a patrol might catch you.
Right. It's an industrial...
Target. Target sighted. Target sighted.
I need to find him. Even if it was... Are you kidding? Are you... How many metal circles? You still there?
You'd better get...
Right. I'm not prepared to... They'd never... Not from here, I can't. That's the way back to... I need to find a better way. Stuff it with packing. It won't fire. Burning it. A big old jolt's not... A big old jolt. A big old... I can't figure... Stuff it with packing. Stuff it with... I can't figure... It won't... Burning it. You still there? Right. A big old... I haven't got... Stuff it with pack. I can't figure. It won't fire. Burning it. A big old jolt. I can't figure. I can't figure. I can't figure. I can't figure. Stuff it. Stuff it. Stuff it. Stuff. Stuff it. Stuff it. It won't fire from. It won't fire. It won't. It won't. It won't. It won't. A big old. Damn. A big old. A big old. A big old. A big old.
Target sight.
I can't. Stuff. It won't. Burning. A big old jolt. I can't figure. Stuff it. Burning it. Even if it wasn't a heavy-duty lock. Even if it wasn't. I can't call. I'm not. They'd never. The way back out to the stairs. You still
Need it better.
right. It's an industrial.
Target
I can't figure that. The way out. The way out. Shame the optic cam. The gauge says the tank's Huh. Must be. I can't figure. Stuff it with pack. It won't fire. Burning it. A big old jolt. A big old. The system only takes fluid tech. It's not going to be compatible with it. A big old. A big old. A big old. A big old. Looks like I can control the factory's power from my traveler now. I'd better not be walking into an ambush.
I haven't let you down yet, have I?
Regis!
It's good to see you in the flesh as well, Lau.
What do you mean, in the flesh?
You weren't the one sending messages through a transceiver in my head?
No, she wasn't.
No, I wasn't.
You thought I was her?
Well, it seemed like that.
Seemed like what? Who are you talking to?
Never mind.
So, you've been getting help from the voices? Isn't that usually a sign of stress?
Huh. It's someone communicating by radio. Someone who knows me, apparently. But if it wasn't you...
Definitely wasn't. I just found the message you left in the DNA.
Don't worry, I'm someone you can trust. Not so sure about her, though. There's an interceptor riding her wiring.
Max, the voices say you've been bugged.
What? Wait a second. Nuke an interceptor.
They probably found out where you were as soon as she did.
Any idea where you picked it up?
It would have needed to get past both my checks and Central's. Whoever did this knew what they were doing.
Or had access to Central's permissions database. Is it still a threat?
No, they wouldn't have gotten anything while I've been in the sewer. There isn't any signal down here.
The interceptor isn't broadcasting anymore.
You fixed it.
Yeah, it's been isolated. I have no idea when it started writing me. Must have been while I was investigating the murder at the plant lab.
Be honest, Max. Do you think I did it?
Regis, I'm not the one you need to...
Do you think I did it?
If I didn't know you like I did, I might. After what Baxter did, nobody would blame you. Except Central. But after what you tried to do with the bomber last night...
What about it?
You tried to save his life. Even though he'd come here intending to murder as many as he could.
It was the right thing to do.
I've worked with you long enough to know how you work, Regis. What Baxter did didn't drive you to revenge. It's motivated you to try and make the world a better place.
Thank you for your opinion, Max. You're probably thinking more clearly than I am right now. What do you think we ought to do next?
I guess turn yourself in isn't an option.
No.
Well, we need to see if we can find out who really did kill Baxter.
And why they've sent a strike team to hunt me down.
If I might interrupt your happy reunion, I believe I may be able to help.
You can? How?
The voices again?
My organization is aware of links between this attack and Dr. Baxter's murder.
What? How?
I believe we must discuss this somewhere more secure. 1181 Shenley Boulevard, Southeast Network, 16th floor. Come around the back.
We need to find out what's going on. You seem to have a better picture than us. And I guess you've been looking out for me so far. You say I know you?
And I you, Charlie.
All right. We'll come.
Leave Dr. Lau. Come alone.
No.
Pardon?
Lau comes too. She's the only one I know I can trust right now.
Aw.
Very well. See you soon, Charlie.
Wow, looks like Vargas pulled together quite a team. It's empty. I guess that's not surprising. The project hasn't started yet.
You must be the famous Dr. Pereira I've been hearing so much about.
Famous?
The way Dr. Vargas has been going on, you must have been his star pupil.
You're right. I'm Viksha Pereira. Vicky. Dr. Vargas mentioned me?
Wouldn't shut up about you. Like you were Watson, Crick, and Einstein rolled into one.
Or more like Oppenheimer, perhaps.
Hey, what we did before isn't the key point. It's what we can do with the skills we've brought with us.
All right then, what's your field?
Organic computing, mostly. I studied under Dr. Vargas.
Ah, we've probably got some overlap then.
You look familiar, Dr.
Nina Zhang, pleased to meet you. AI and Synthetic Awareness Studies.
I remember. Dr. Vargas was a big fan of your work.
He's assembling his dream team. That's what you get with an absurdly huge grant. Not that I'm complaining.
And you are?
Dr. Zvidzai Chigwa. My friends call me Gwen. I was brought in from Bulawayo.
What was your field?
Embryonic baseline engineering.
She's a real artist, building new animals from scratch.
Angiosperms, mostly. Still not sure why I'm here. You got any idea what's going on?
Come on, you're the only one of us who's met Vargas in person. Do you have any idea what's going on?
I couldn't help you, I'm afraid.
Aw, you're killing us.
You expect us to believe he didn't tell his star pupil.
Well, I might know. But I know how theatrical he can be. It'd mean a lot to him to be the one to reveal it.
Whatever it is, this is some impressive hardware they've got. That and the secrecy says government work to me.
I'll leave you to it. Hi there. I'm Dr. Pereira.
Yes.
I, thought I might get to know who I'm going to be working with.
Oh, right. Certainly. Adam Baxter.
You enjoying the, MRI scanner?
Ah, yes. Forgive me. It's just been some time since my last lab work. After the accident, no institution would take me. I feel as though I may wake up and have this dream of an assignment taken from me.
Don't worry. Dr. Vargas is an excellent judge of talent. I can guarantee that this isn't merely out of pity.
This is something of a last chance for me. We must succeed.
Hello, Charlie. What was that for?
I'm not sure. I was just worried you weren't gonna come.
Don't be silly. Of course I was gonna be here.
I know. I was just afraid.
Hey, there's no need to be afraid of anything here. Unlike your last job, there's no firing squad for motivation. I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
It's hard to believe all that's behind me. Not only do I have you to thank for getting me out of there, but getting me into this role as well.
All I did was mention you to Dr. Vargas. He knew what he needed and you fit the bill. Obviously, he knows talent when he sees it.
Hopefully he likes my work. He can't exactly go to the Texan warlords for a reference.
Well, that's a good sign. Now you're the one making jokes about it.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. As you look around, you will see some of the finest scientific minds of this generation. These minds have at their disposal the most cutting-edge tools available to humankind. Newton has decided, like an increasing number of cities, to invest in AI management. But they want no mere computer to run traffic patterns and coordinate electricity grids. They have asked me for something infinitely more advanced. They have asked me for the future. I have selected you for this venture because I believe that together we can make this future. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Central Project.
This is the place Jinsel said to meet up at. Ugh, what a dump. The city just gets worse and worse every time I leave the trance.